Hey, it's Trey and welcome back to my channel. Blogilates recently released their second round of activewear at Target, so today's video is an approximately $500 haul of some of those pieces. It wasn't available at my local Target, so thankfully I woke up randomly at 4 a.m., which was right about when they launched online, and I was able to get everything I wanted to try. Let's get right into it. Hello, so we're going to start with some measurements just to help you with the fit. And I'm actually wearing a pop flick skirt right now that I really like. It's their hiking skirt in pecan. It's got 4 pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one of my favorite skirts from Pop Flex. And this is a size small. I had a size medium, but since then I've lost weight, so I've actually sold it. And then this top was from Uniqlo, so it's a little bit padded, but so my bust is like 30, 34, so maybe more like 33 or 33 and a half with the padding. My natural waist is about 29, and then I'm a little bloated right now, and I've got this skirt on. But with all that, the widest part of my hips, 37 and a half to 38. As you can see, I've got my Blogilates haul from Target. So I got their pants in black and gray, and I took this out to try it on, but you can already tell, and I could tell when I took it out, it's way too long, and I don't feel like paying to get them hemmed. I will not be keeping these, but these are the travel trouser pants, but I'll still try them on to show you what they look like. Okay, so starting off with some things that I actually didn't like. I got these earlier, so I tried them on before I recorded. This is the strappy tank, so it looks like this in the front and the back. And then this is their crisscross slit skort. So there are shorts on the inside, and there's a slit right here, and there's pockets. I don't know what it is about the cut of the skirt, but I don't find it particularly flattering. This is it from the side. So I do have my mommy pooch with my loose skin there, and it's a nice simple skirt, but again, I'm not sure. I think the V cut here actually accentuates the fact that I have my mommy pooch with my loose skin, so I will not be keeping the skirt. The top is not padded, however, I have a great solution for that. Okay, so these are the Cake's body nipple covers, and I like them. They come in a circular triangle shape. I actually can't find my triangles right now, so they're non-sticky, so they don't hurt when you remove them, and they're also like very thin. They provide good coverage if you like coverage, which I do, and if you like to support me and my little channel, I do have a discount code which I'll put on screen for you and in the description. I haven't tried them yet, but they also have a sticky version, but the center part is cut out and non-sticky, so again, it won't hurt, but those are really good for loose tops. However, for tight tops like these, you would just put them in and you're covered. So it was hard to tell in the black anyway, but if it's like a lighter color or just shows more texture, these are really handy to have. The top is okay, it's nothing special. It's pretty affordable, then I think it's like $25. Yeah, $25, so it's a good basic, but right now I'm not in the market for a black top that looks like a workout top. I kind of want a black top that looks like I could go out in it too. Also, just a note, if you can see, it flares out a bit at the sides. I think it's because I don't have a lot going on up top, so I'm sure that if you fill the top more, then it'll like stretch it more and then not be sticking out at the sides. But just something to note if you are small chested like I am right now. This is the Sweetheart tank, and I do like the cut of it. It gives the appearance of a larger chest. This does come pretty long, and it's ruched at the side, which I'm not sure how I feel about right now, but if I wear this with like a pair of high-waisted bottoms, might be cute. This is what the back looks like. Not sure how much I like this. I haven't worn a top like this in a long time, but that's how it looks. And the small fits pretty well. I don't feel like my arms or back are getting pinched that much. Actually, let me get a pair of shorts to try this on with. Okay, so I just put on a pair of my Madewell relaxed denim shorts in size 26. This could be cute for just like hanging out, so I might keep this. I'll have to see how I feel about this kind of halterish back So far so good. The ruching kind of bunches in the middle, which I'm not a huge fan of. This is a maybe right now, but I do like this sweetheart neckline, which I noticed a lot more of her designs had this time around. It's also pretty comfortable. This next one I quite like. This is the sweetheart baby tee. So again, with that sweetheart neckline. And then these cap sleeves are okay. I think this is just how cap sleeve kind of tops are, but you can like feel them there and they feel a little restricting. They're not because they're like super stretchy, so they're not actually restricting, but like you can definitely like feel they're there. This is what the back looks like. You cut and there is no ruching on this side, which I like so far, and it goes to about like my hip. So I'm not going to show you, but it hits like right here, so it's not super cropped and it's also not super long. They kind of like when I lift my arm, you can see this like bunching right here, which I don't love. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but if I'm taking a picture and I don't realize that it's bunched up before the picture gets taken, that would annoy me. But just because I'm vain. So yeah, I'm not sure between this sweetheart tank and then this baby tee. I like everything about it except for the ruching, and then I like everything about this except for the sleeves right here. It is a good look though, just a little finicky with these sleeves here. This is the last black top I got from them, and it is called the bow back tank because there is a bow on the back. It's kind of a square-ish cut neckline. There's like ruching in the middle here, which kind of adds texture. So if you don't have covers that you like or don't want to wear them, you might not have to because there is that texture. I was worried that it would make me look flatter, but I think it's okay. I think it kind of helps a little bit. I feel like between these last three tops, I think I actually might like this the most out of all of them. It is not ruched, so I don't have like a built-in bunching problem. If any bunching happens, it's just because of my body. And then this one, I just felt a little bothered by the sleeves. And this one has straps that they get a little bit thicker at the top. I think it's okay. I don't mind it. Doesn't feel restrictive. Like I can't feel that there's like a strap there. I mean, like I know it's there, but it doesn't feel like it's restrictive at all. And the back is kind of cute. So I might actually keep this one out of the three. And then I got these tops in some other colors, so I'll just do a quick try on to kind of show you what those colors look like. Just realized I forgot to talk about the quality. So it's stretchy and definitely very comfortable. The ones that don't have ruching feel a little more fitted and a little just slightly compressive. Nothing uncomfortable, but you feel it. I do want to say one thing about this sweetheart tank, and that is with the ruching, it doesn't feel as tight on your abdomen. So if that's something you prefer or don't prefer, just making note of that. And also, I don't know if I size down it would be better, but it just seems a little bit loose for me in the small. So maybe all this bunching might be solved. By the way, here's how long this top is. So it hits about at my hips, at the widest part of my hips, kind of. So again, not super cropped and not super long, just like average length, I think. So one thing to note with these lighter colors is that you will be able to see that inner like support bra band at certain angles and lighting probably. So especially because these are all a little bit more form-fitting. But to be honest, I feel like the material might pill after a while. The good thing is that I'm personally just keeping the tops, so there shouldn't be that much rubbing, unlike if you wear their shorts or leggings where it'll rub more between your legs. And then just to show you the nipple covers in action, but like not too close, you might be able to tell that there's a little nippage here, but once I put these on, they are gone. Or just one. I only put one on so far. So yeah, super easy and comfortable. You can also use them with swimwear, which is really nice. So I'm hoping with proper wear and care that these will last for several years. The tops are $25 each, so I feel like you get what you paid for, and then hopefully you can stretch the longevity by taking good care of it. This is ballerina skort with a crossover top. I think it looks better than the black one because it's not like a V. I think it's pretty cute. The colors do match pretty perfectly. It is really cute. And I do not need more skorts though, so I don't think I'll be keeping it. But I just wanted to try it on because $35, and I think her Pierrette Skort, that's the one that I have with the band and the drawstring. I don't have this crossover top one, but the one from Popflex is like 50 or 60. So if you really want that, but it's out of your budget, I think this is a great option. There are, of course, the pockets. And one thing I will say is it is not see-through because I've tried skorts from Aloe lately and the inner shorts are like transparent, even through like the skirt part. So if you're looking for a cute skort, you should definitely check out these from Blogilates. So it is super soft. There are pockets. There are not thumb holes. Cassie likes romantic sleeves, and I've tried one of their sweatshirts before. I think it's called like the brunch sweatshirt. And those sleeves were like too wide, but these look a little smaller, a little more manageable. I'm not going to be wearing this anytime soon because it is 100 degrees out where I live, but I could see this being super easy to throw on for errands or like a quick casual outing in the winter time, or for travel, or for like a cold movie theater or something. I will say, when it's unzipped, it looks really bulky in the front. Oh, by the way, here's how the hood looks. I do like the length of it from the back. Let's zip it up and see. Zipper is smooth. When it is zipped up, it looks fine. So I kind of like how it falls open at the top. Okay, if I zip it up all the way, I think because the hood is so wide, doesn't feel like it's suffocating you, which is nice. I like that. This part, it's really stretchy, so that's comfortable. The sleeves might bunch up a little bit too much for my liking. Let me get a handbag. These are the bags I'm most often using. I have a Longchamp backpack here. This is a little crossbody bag called, I think it's called Jenny, Jennie, from Le Sport Sac. And then occasionally, or just, you know, in case you're a tote bag girly, this is a tote bag from Longchamp. Just see how these fit over the bulkiness of this hoodie. Okay, so it goes on easily. It's not so bulky that it won't fit through like the handle drop. It's getting a little tight though. You can see like the armpit of the garment is touching the bag. It's snug, not tight. Now for my backpack wearers, it fits fine. And then I actually think wearing a backpack helps cinch it in a little bit and not look like so super bulky. I actually like this look. Maybe for like a student or something, or if you have a daughter, this might be a nice gift or like going to school purchase. Super cozy, comfortable, but you don't look super sloppy. It's like a stylish kind of oversized fit, not like a sloppy oversized fit. So that's how that looks. So if you're a crook of the arm wearer, it can be a little tight, especially with this little drop. So not very big, but it fits, but it's a little snug. And then if you want to wear something crossbody, okay, if you're wearing something crossbody, the hood is large, so that's a little finicky. There we go. So here it is crossbody, and I like mine to sit a little bit higher just so it's easier to get to, but this is how it looks with a small crossbody bag. And obviously because it's crossbody, I mean, it's large enough it'll fit. I think the annoying part was just getting the strap and the hood settled, but once you're settled, you're good. And then let's see, taking it off. Yeah, just gotta get it around the hood, but that's not too bad. It will just look a little strained while doing so, I guess. So I think I might keep this. Even though I think it looks a little bit bulky with it open, it's not too bad. I'm just like complaining about nothing. I think it's fine. And I don't have anything like this. I used to be like a cardigan girly because I was a teacher, but since I'm not really working that much, I could use something cozy, comfy, and pretty casual. So I think I will keep this. And for $35, I think it's a fine price for this. Okay, this is the last product of the try-on, and I wanted to kind of save it for the end so that I can wear these two together. This is the travel pant. I'm 5'3". This is me with my feet flat on the floor with no shoes on. I would have to hem like 2 inches maybe for this to work. Let's see. Okay, so that cuff right there is about 2 inches. Whoops. And that's like touching the floor. Let me try. So this is my guesstimate at 3 inches. So if you're shorter than 5'7", 5'6", 5'7", you'll probably want to get these hemmed. And I'm wearing them kind of where my natural waist is, so they're not pulled up super high. This is my belly button, so just a little bit below that. I'm not gonna keep these. I mean, they're thick, they're comfortable, but I feel like when I travel, I don't want to wear such a loose pant. Like, I thought these are like approaching super wide for me. I don't want to be like swishing around everywhere when I'm traveling. They are cute and they look nice because they have that pleat down the middle. They have pockets, although I feel like these are the pockets where like when you sit, your stuff will just fall out. So just keep that in mind. And they are thick and warm, so not the kind of pant for me. I think I'd want something like lightweight. That is my try on. And then these fit pretty snug. These are the size small, so I'm not even gonna try to put on the extra smalls because I think they'll be too tight on me. That is how everything fits. And then I'll end with what I think I'm gonna be keeping. Okay, welcome to my floor. So I thought I'd give like a summary of what I'm keeping and not and maybe. So I'm gonna keep that hoodie. I feel like it'll be a nice staple in the fall winter. I'm also going to keep this bow tie bow back tank in black. I felt like it looked really nice, so I'm not gonna keep the Skort. However, if I didn't have any, I would definitely pick this up in a couple colors. And I didn't like this V cut of that Skort. I'm not gonna keep the strappy tank. Didn't really love that one. And I like this top, but I just wanted one top in black, so I'm gonna return this Sweetheart tank in black. And then I'm not keeping either of these Sweetheart baby tees in the black or the white. However, I did think that they were cute, but I don't need that many tops. All these pants that are too wide and long for me. Now for the maybes. So I did like that bow tank, so I might keep it in this color. And I did like that blue, so I might keep this tank, that Sweetheart tank, and then the blue color, and maybe white or red. I don't know. I have to pick between these three. I can't keep all of them. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you found it helpful for sizing and styling and just seeing the products on a real moving body. And don't forget that if you're interested in those Cakes Body Nipple covers, I do have a discount code. Finally, let me know in the comments below what you thought of her second collection. I felt like this one had more variety and some more colors, but also some great staples for everyday wear. Let me know if you pick anything up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.